Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you guys start playing as soon as I start talking. Anyways, welcome back to another stream. Today, just going to be taking it nice and easy, just doing some practice for the upcoming round of the PRA ACC series, round 6, I believe, at Silverstone. But before we hop into that, I would like to talk about you and your damn squeaky toys. I would like to talk about what am I trying to say? What I did this weekend, or last weekend since it is Tuesday already, which doesn't feel correct. But I have, well, let me say this. I want to have a humongous, biggest shout out ever to my brother. He invited me and my girlfriend, also another huge shout out to her for putting up with this all day and, wanting to come with me and us. But huge shout out to them for inviting me to a track day at, oh my gosh, Gingerman Raceway in South Haven, Michigan. Track day, full on day of just getting out on the track and just driving, pretty much. And fun fact, I've been kind of teasing this a little bit. I'm trying to talk here. I've been teasing this over the last week or so. First time at that racetrack. First time I even heard of the racetrack, let alone knew about it until like 2 weeks ago. First time driving my brother's Mazda that is set up for track running and all of that, as well as first time really driving a manual. I mean, I've had a little practice with manuals beforehand, but not a whole lot. And then also first time driving on an actual racetrack in a road car. So a lot of different, just chucking myself into the unknown, and there was a lot of learning throughout the day. It was also a very long day because had to be there around 7:20, and we didn't leave the track until I want to say 4:35. So it was a long day, especially because we had to get up pretty early to drive there. So, but yeah, like I said, a lot of unknowns being thrown at me, a lot of things to learn in the period of the day. And yeah, I just kind of want to give you my feedback on how the day went. So like I said, first time at the track, first time in the Mazda, and first time really driving a manual. Kind of going over the manual things. My biggest thing, which is kind of common with driving manuals, is just getting the car going. I did kill it a couple of times, but like I said, honestly, first time I've driven a stick in years, probably 5 or 6 years. So kind of had to get back into the swing of things, and so on and so forth with that. Oh, excuse me, that was rude. But yeah, I mean, throughout the day I was still kind of struggling with getting the car going, but once I got it going, my shifting was pretty smooth. I was struggling with downshifting. Sorry, my puppies are playing in the background because there's not 3 other rooms in this house that you can play in. But I was struggling with downshifting. It wasn't as smooth as it should have been, or as it could have been. But yeah. So we did about Oh my gosh, guys, we did about seven sessions of 20-minute running. So, hey, can we go play somewhere else, please? Guys, I'm gonna kick you out. Go play somewhere else. What am I trying to say? But yeah, 7 20-minute sessions, so a lot of track time and a lot of time to, you know, get used to the car and so on and so forth. So I'll kind of just take you through the day real quick. So the first session, well, okay, so there's three sets of tiers that would be on the track at different times: advanced, intermediate, and then novice. Obviously, with us being in a Mazda Roadster, we were in the novice group, so we would be going last in the rotation. Also, another side note real quick, saw a lot of different and interesting cars there. I was not expecting to see a LMP there. I mean, where we were, like where our setup was, we were right next to the LMP, and they also had an LMP prototype that they got out on the track. So got up close and personal with that. Got to, you know, see inside, see the engine, pretty much see how all of that, or what is needed to take care of said car. And yeah, that was very, very cool to see. Was not expecting that when I woke up that morning. But yeah, going back to the the tier list, we were in novice, so we will be going last in rotation. And guys, oh my god. Hey, Coco, relax. It's not that serious, guys. My lord. I'm trying to tell my story here. What are we doing? Start to annoy me a little bit. Anyways, I'm gonna continue to try and talk, and hopefully you guys can hear me. But like I said, we will be going last in rotation. Let's go play somewhere else. Come here. Come out here and play. You're starting to annoy Dad. Anyways, third round, or blah, 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 blah. We would be going last in the rotation, which I wasn't really too worried about. But yeah, so we would also be on the track with some other, you know, novice groups. So there's like some Mazdas that was also in our group. We had a Fit come out. We had an RX-7. We had a Golf, a few Golfs here and there, but mainly Mazdas. But yeah, there's also some like really cool cars there. There were 2 Lotuses. There was a few Supras. There's actually like a Porsche Cup car. You know, a few Mustangs, a few Camaros, one BRZ, a few BMWs, M4s, I believe. There may have been no, there wasn't a McLaren, but you know, a pretty wide a range of cars, and you know, that was kind of cool to see. But anyways, so first time out on the track, obviously I wasn't going to be driving because, like I said, had no experience with the car, and you know, little experience with a manual, let alone at high speeds. So my brother took the first round of the first session, I guess you want to call it, and it was definitely eye-opening. I mean, kind of the first session, I was just kind of enjoying myself, having some fun. A few things that I noted straight away with that car is how much grip it can have, especially on the tires that was on. My brother was like chucking it through corners, and I thought we were going to be going off, but it held on pretty good. Another major thing that I noticed straight away was the brakes and how much brake there was. Like, you can slam on the brakes and like it would actually stop pretty quickly. So that was one thing I really had to get used to, was the braking. But yeah, first time out, just kind of going through the motions, just kind of learning the track and so on and so forth. And then second time out was actually on a kind of like a little hot lap session with a guy that, you know, pretty much, I'm pretty sure he was part of the raceway, so like he actually worked there. But he knew the track very well, and he was also in a little Mazda Roadster, and he, like I said, when I say he knew the track very well, he was chucking that car through that track, and he was on the limit every single corner, and that was really fun. Yeah, huge shout out to him. I think, if I remember, his name was like Eric or something. Really cool guy. You could definitely tell that he was, you know, very passionate with, you know, just the sport and so on and so forth. So yeah, huge shout out to that guy as well. What else? So yeah, did that little bit with him. Kind of learned a lot with him as well, especially like where the racing lines are and where to, you know, pretty much keep the speed up, and you know, yeah, a lot of learning within the first hour and a half of being there. Let's see, and then after that we had one more. We went out one more time where with my brother and myself, and you know, he was also, or sorry, my brother went out with the Eric guy as well to, you know, kind of learn the track a little bit better and so on and so forth, and you know, different lines to take and so on and so forth. So when my brother and I went back out on track, I was still a passenger, not quite to the point where I was, you know, ready to get behind the wheel. And yeah, had a lot of fun in that session because my brother was really pushing the limits. There was a few times where he caught the car, and let's just say he was drifting around a few corners, and that was pretty fun. Had a huge blast. He almost lost it in one major corner, but he was able to catch it, and that was, you know, pretty impressive. But I thought we were going to go around, but he was able to hold on to it. I will say, we did go off once because he was pushing just a little too hard, and we did go off into the grass, but you know, no harm, no foul. Yeah, so after that second session with just me and my brother, there wasn't really a whole lot of track running because at that track it's pretty close to a church, and they have this like quiet hours to where it's like 2 hours of quiet time. I'm guessing while church is in session, you know, just to be respectful and so on and so forth. So actually during that time was really used to where I was getting kind of like used to the car, because I mean, you could go out onto the track, but you had to be like below 50 miles an hour. That way, you know, the loudness of the cars doesn't disturb anyone or anything like that. So but yeah, within those 2 hours, I practice, you know, just getting used to the feel of the manual and trying just like taking off, changing gears, so on and so forth. And it even at one point, I even took the car out on kind of like a parade lap, you know, below 50 miles an hour to, you know, get used to kind of like where the track is and how the car feels around the track. I also went with my girlfriend, which was really cool. I had a kind of like a nice little Sunday cruise, and you know, figuring out the gear patterns and so on and so forth. So that 2 hour period was where I could actually, you know, first time getting my hands on the car to, you know, really feel and, you know, really start figuring things out, so on and so forth, especially with like the clutch, the brake, and so on and so forth. So again, like I said before, that day was a lot of learning, and yeah, so definitely a very fun day, but yet very interesting day as well. So after that, like 2 hour period of like quiet time, they started the laps back up. And like I said, we were a novice, so we would be going third in rotation, which, I was perfectly fine with. Um, and then the LMP prototype, for some reason, they put in the novice group because it was their first time at the raceway. And yeah, it was kind of weird. But after that, it was going to be my first time on the track, with other cars trying to go fast. And I will say this, I mean, I even talked about it with, my girlfriend and my brother, but after this session, I was really beating myself up because, I mean, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but on sim racing, I feel like I'm pretty competitive. I'm, constantly near the front or, fighting or keeping pace with certain guys. But for that first session, I was nowhere. And that's expected because, like I said, first time on the track that I've never knew about, first time in that car, and first time driving a manual at, kind of not really with anger, but, at higher speed. So I was bound to be slow, but yeah, I kind of like snapped myself. I kind of snapped myself out of that pretty quickly to where I need to give myself a break because this is my very first time, in all of these different situations. So of course I'm going to be slow. I'm going up against guys that have been doing this for a while, so I'm going to be slow no matter what. And I will say that the first time is kind of a cool little factoid, or I don't know, just kind of like cool to my motorsport journey. But first time I was ever on the track at speeds was with an LMP prototype. That's kind of cool to say. I mean, that's pretty cool to say. And the first time on the track, I was never passed by the LMP prototype. What those guys were doing is they were just like testing out, the components and stuff like that. So yeah, they weren't pushing too hard, but was never passed by it. I was passed by other cars, but never passed by the LMP prototype. So that was very cool. Kind of a little, I don't even know what to call it, but like, yeah, just kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, that first time out was, I don't want to say defeating. I mean, it kind of, in a way, it was like, kind of going through my head. I was like, am I even, like, can I even do this? Like, am I even willing to, or can I even, like, I don't know. I was kind of, it's gonna sound like really above and beyond, but I was kind of like second guessing everything that I've done so far in, like, playing GT7 so much and ACC so much. Like, was that all just a waste of time? But like I said, my girlfriend and my boyfriend, Jesus, no, my girlfriend and my brother both definitely helped me through that situation where they were like, hey, like, you need to give yourself some slack because, you are going through so many new things right now. You're not going to be instantly on the pace. And kind of like my brother said, he's like, you're used to being like at the front of the pack or at the top in sim racing, and you're getting knocked back down to the bottom end on the totem pole, and it doesn't feel good. It really doesn't. It sucks, but, he did make a good point, like, it is your first time with all these different factors involved, so you have to give yourself some slack. And after that, I got it through my head where, like, yeah, I need to, like, give myself a break and not, push myself. But obviously, I wanted to be faster. I wanted to, get to that point where I could be up with those guys. So definitely a very interesting first session. During that first session, I didn't do a whole lot of shifting, mainly just stuck in fourth gear, just, getting used to the car and the track at higher speeds, and, just figuring out where I can get the car to where I want to be. And then after that session, my brother and I kind of switched back and forth between, he would do one, I would do one, he would do one, and so on and so forth. The next session that we were up, I think it was, yeah. I kind of took a little bit of a break, kind of like reflected a little bit more on like what I kind of need to do. And he actually took my girlfriend out on hot laps for the 20 minutes, and she had a lot of fun with that. And like I said, huge shout out to her. She didn't have to come to this, track day. It was going to be long. It was going to kind of be a little bit boring because she likes motorsports, but she's not like really into cars. But, she was a trooper. She, stuck with me. She stuck with my brother, and she honestly had a lot of fun because she actually got to go out on the track a few times. So definitely, I feel like she definitely enjoyed it and had a lot of fun with it as well. And, she was just excited to be there for me. So definitely appreciate that for her, and I've even told her that. But like I said, huge shout out to her. But yeah, during that session where they were out together, I kind of did a little reflecting and kind of like got myself a little bit more hyped up. Like I can do this. I can figure out this stuff, and I can become faster. One session isn't going to determine the rest of them. And one session isn't going to deter me away from what I want to do, from what I love to do. I would love to make this quote-unquote hobby into an actual career, and that's what I want. And I'm gonna have to work hard for it, and I'm willing to do that. But after that session between my brother and my girlfriend, the next session that we would go out, I would be driving, and my brother, he did the smart thing. Also, I will, again, huge shout out to my brother. He was definitely a big learning tool for me. He helped me out through a lot of the corners, and helped me with just figuring out the manual in general. So he was a humongous help. He definitely taught me a lot of things that day, and huge shout out to him. But that next session where I was going to be behind the wheel, he wanted me to go through this game plan where, let's just go through the track in third gear. Don't worry about shifting. Don't worry about, trying to go super fast. Just, figure out your lines with the track and the car. Let's not worry about shifting or, anything like that, because, I would be revving the engine out, but it wasn't going to do any like major damage to the engine. So he's like, just keep it in third. Third was pretty good for that track. On the few straights, I would have to, shift up into fourth. So, did that, near the end. But yeah, that session, I definitely felt a lot more confident that, kind of not really having to worry about, the whole manual clutch situation. I just, focused on the driving, or like on the car, and, where the grip is on the track and the right line to take, and so on and so forth. So that session, after I was done with that session, that was really a good booster for me. I definitely felt a lot more confident after that session, and I was definitely looking forward to going back out on the track and doing it again. And that's what happened. So then my brother took the next one, and then I took the one after him, and the same premise, sticking in third, but on the so something different about this session was there was a main back straight that you had to shift up into fourth to carry the speed, and out of the final corner, when you brake, typically you would shift down, but he said, let's just go through the final corner in fourth, and then after you exit the corner, let's shift back down to third, and let's just focus on that. And that was also a very different learning curve because, trying to be smooth on the downshifts to keep the power up and so on and so forth and not make the car, like jerk so much. But I will say through that session, I could also tell I was getting faster with, the track and getting used to the track a lot more, because to the previous session to where I was going through corners, I wasn't really, like maxing out the revs. To this current session, I was pretty close to maxing out the revs a lot of times. So, that definitely showed me that I was getting faster through that session. And also with the downshifting, I was struggling with it at first, but then I was able to, I think there's a few times where I was able to, downshift pretty smoothly. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened, during that session. But as the day went on, less and less people were on track because, it was getting pretty late. It was getting like 3-4 o'clock, and we had one more session to do. Well, hold on, sorry, no. After I went out to the track, my brother and I went back out on the track again, and this was the session where we went off into the grass and came back on. So pretty fun there. Didn't really damage the car any at all. Kind of just knocked off the front splitter, but it kind of just like ripped it right off. You can install it real quick again. But then after that was going to be the final session of the day. And like I said, less and less people were on the track because, it was getting late and they were leaving. And yeah, the best session so far, or for the whole day. Well, for me personally, because it also kind of helped because I'm pretty sure that I was the only person on the track, so I didn't really have to worry about traffic. Obviously, I still looked in the mirror to make sure, no one was coming to, or was faster than me and was wanting to overtake me, but I'm pretty sure I was the only one on the track, so just me, myself, and I felt confident enough to take my girlfriend out on fast laps, and yeah, like I said, it was my best session of the day, because I definitely felt a lot faster that session. Going back to like the rev limiters things, like it got to the point where like I was carrying so much speed through some of the corners to where, I could have shifted because I honestly needed to, but I didn't feel quite comfortable enough to do that quite yet. So I was, in some corners I was, getting off the power just to coast into the braking zone because, I needed to shift, but yet I was revving out the limiter. So, I could definitely tell as the laps were going on that I was carrying a lot more speed. I was, being a lot more smoother on, certain corners, and, definitely, I'll definitely say I was throwing the car around a lot more than I was in the previous sessions. Because, that little Mazda is insane. If you have the right tires on it, you can just chuck it into a corner and it will stick. And it's really fun. It's a really fun car to, have as a track car. So, but yeah, like I said, why are you whining? Like I said, throughout that session, I was feeling very confident. I was feeling very, I was in the zone. I could definitely tell pretty much lap after lap I was getting faster and faster. There's a few times where I did, have to, put some counter steer in because I kind of cooked it in a little too fast into some of the corners. But, I never spun out. I never went off. And I was also doing the same thing with the downshifting out of the final corner. And I was getting a little bit better at that. Probably could have been a little bit better and a little bit more smooth. But overall, it was a pretty good like final session. Like I said, went out on the track with my girlfriend, which I mean, I don't want to say this. I didn't feel like threatened, or I didn't feel worried. Now, if it was like my first session on my own, yeah, I would definitely feel like, no, I'm not feeling comfortable enough to take her out on the track by myself. But with that final session, I felt confident enough to where, if anything did pop up, I would be able to handle the car and, make sure that our safety was, that we were both safe. So that definitely felt very reassuring and very confident. And she even told me, like, after that final session, like the first few laps, she was kind of a little worried, a little scared because, I was kind of like, I think she wasn't fully prepared at how confident I would have been in the car. But after those first few laps, and we, kind of got into the swing of things, she became more relaxed, and she, she even said that, she was very impressed with, how fast I was able to adapt to not only the car or the track or the manual, but just, everything in general, and, very impressed with that. And I mean, even my brother said that as well. So, but yeah, pretty good first, on track day, that isn't in a cart or anything like that. It was in an actual, like, real life. I mean, it's not the fastest thing ever, but everyone has to start somewhere. But first day on or in an actual car going around a racetrack, I didn't wreck the car, I didn't go off, I didn't crash into anyone. I did kill the car trying to take off a few times, but that's bound to happen. But first, like, official track day, in my opinion, went really, really well, and it was a beautiful day. There wasn't like there were clouds in the sky, but there wasn't like a chance of rain or anything. So a beautiful day to just go out on the track and just get laps in, and it, like I said, it was a lot of fun. And I will definitely say that this experience has not really reignited, but has kind of reawakened me of what I want to do in life. I want this. I want to be, a motorsport driver. I want to, race competitively in person. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love sim racing, but sim racing compared to real life racing, there is still a big gap there. And it's definitely, it's not the same. It's pretty close, but it's not the same to where, don't get me wrong, I could probably make a career out of sim racing, and I may very well make a career out of sim racing, but I want to be in a car, and I want that. I want to, be wheel to wheel with an actual car right next to me. So, but yeah, definitely a lot of fun. And I will say, throughout the whole session or the whole day, especially in like that last stint when I was just me and my girlfriend in the car, I didn't have any fear. And I kind of noticed that a little bit afterwards. Like, there was a few times where I kind of like overcooked it into a few corners where, it was kind of like not really like a brown pants moment, but you kind of like tense up a little bit just because you kind of messed up. But I was never really afraid. I was never, scared of, the possibility of going off, or, possibility of wrecking. Obviously, I didn't want to, because, it's my brother's car, and I don't want to wreck, his car that he spent money on, and so on and so forth. But yeah, it was very interesting. I didn't feel threatened at all. I just felt very just relaxed and, calm in the car. And there's one thing I wasn't really expecting. I wasn't really expecting just to, kind of just like go into the zone to where like I don't really worry about, I could possibly injure myself. I'm just worried about, wanting to be or get faster. But that was definitely one thing that was very surprising to me. So, but yeah, like I said, the whole day was awesome. I love spending it with my brother and my girlfriend. Had a lot of fun throughout the day. Like I said, got to see a bunch of different cars, got to meet a bunch of different people that have the passion for motorsport. So it was definitely cool to experience. And let's just say I may have gotten a new expensive addiction, to say the least. Sorry, just drinking some water. But yeah, that was what happened Sunday. And yeah, like I said, it was a lot of fun. Very challenging at times. There was at points where I was getting frustrated with myself, but that was, when I was out on the track by myself, or not by myself, but like for the first time driving the car, I was getting a little frustrated because, I was getting passed so much. But, like I said, kind of gave myself, a little bit of a break. And once I did that, I was able to, rebuild my confidence. And like, I know I can do this. I know I can, overcome this difficulty, and so on and so forth. So, but yeah, like I said, a humongous shout out to my brother for not only inviting me and my girlfriend out to, come spend the day at the track, but also not willing and trusting me with the car to even be out on the track with other cars. It takes a lot of faith to, give someone give someone the possibility to, take your car out on track that you've spent a decent amount of money on, and in hopes that they won't wreck the car. So, yeah, huge shout out to him. Definitely means a lot that he definitely means, what am I trying to say? Jesus. Definitely means a lot that he trusted me enough to to do the day without crashing the car. So, but yeah, also another huge shout out to my girlfriend. Like I said, she, probably wasn't the most entertaining day for her, but, when she was out on the track with me and my brother, throughout the day, she had a blast. She loved it. And, yeah, she really, as far as she says, she really enjoyed it, but we'll see how she actually feels. But no, I really do appreciate her, wanting to be there with me and experience it for the first time with me, and it definitely means a lot. So, huge shout out to those two people, as well as Gingerman Raceway. A very interesting racetrack. A lot of different types of turns and sectors, but yet the track is like wide enough to where, if you do make a mistake, even if you do go off into like the grass, there aren't a whole lot of walls. So, don't really have to worry about that. Definitely a good race track to, first learn on. So, shout out to them. Like I said, South Haven, Michigan, Gingerman Raceway, definitely a track to go and look at, and maybe even, if you're interested, possibly go out to one of their track meets. I'm not sure if they're going to be having any more the rest of the year, since it is getting closer to fall time. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to say about that whole experience. Yeah, it's definitely gotten me. It's definitely motivated me. There it is, to keep with this sim racing and keep working at it. So, but enough rambling on. I've gone on enough as is. Oh my gosh, about 40 minutes of just me talking. you have come here to watch me practice for the PRA ACC race come Thursday. And yeah, like I said, it is at Silverstone, so we're going to be doing some practice here. Kind of thinking about doing something a little bit unorthodox, you know, going with a car that you may not actually think of. And I haven't driven on this game before, but I think I'm going to go with the Lexus, because the Lexus is very fast on the straights, and around Silverstone there are a decent amount of straights, so, you know, why not? Why not do something a little different and see how it feels and how, or what we can do. What am I doing? But, sure, yeah, let's go with that. But yeah, we're gonna go with the Lexus, and then we are gonna hop into the server. And, get some practice in.
Green light, show them what you got.
Oh, but first, I will have to look up a setup, and I will, what am I trying to say? Obviously, I will not take credit for the setup, because, I mean, yeah, I won't take credit for the setup, so give me 1 second. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, hopefully everyone is having a fantastic day so far. I know it is only Tuesday, but, you know, another day, another dollar. Where you be at? Really? You don't have any Lexuses? What? Lamborghini, BMW. Those base setups. Hello? There's motion on my front door. ACC spot special. Nope. 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 Oh, okay. I guess he doesn't. Okay then. That will even add more emphasis on practice. So, we're talking about practice. Okay. I was looking at the aggressive setup real quick. Doesn't seem too bad. Okay. I definitely know that cambers are going to be all the way down. Probably keep that the same. We'll obviously bump down the fuel. I think bump down the brake bias just a hair. Bump these up just a tad. Because I like a car that can handle the curbs. Aero. Brake ducts. Let's bring the ride height down just a hair. Rear wing, what does it go up to? 20, 16? Okay. Stick with the 11 now. Let's go ahead and try that. I have not driven this track since last season, honestly, in the Audi. So Gonna be interesting to see how we can handle the car. Oh, hello. Yes, please. Anyways. Ah, I forgot to do something. Forgot to change my whatchamacallit. Steer lock, that's what it's called. Give me 1 second. Good old Coach Dave Academy. What a man, what a man. Lexus, there it is. Haha. 640. Wow, yeah. Definitely very off. Okay. Okay, now let's try it. Too much. interesting. Oh shit. May want to turn the front wing or rear wing up just a hair. I don't remember my previous best time around here in the Audi. No, too much. Ah, too late. A little bit better. Damn it. Ah, too much. Carry too much speed there. Okay, let's get a clean lap. Too late. Son of a bitch. Yep, so much for that. getting that up. Not getting those corners together. That's better. Not so much. I did again. A little bit better. A little too deep. Come on. That was bad. Where is it at? Oh yeah, it's all the way up here. Okay, let's see if we can actually get a clean lap in. That was a lot better. Missed that apex. Too much speed. Lost a bunch of time. Oh, too late. May want to move my brake bias a little bit. gonna turn in soon enough. Too late. That could have been better. Too much. Two 203.2. Whoopsies, wrong button. Okay. I don't think that's the. I don't think that's as fast as what I did in the Audi. Let me. I'm gonna go check. Oh Lord. Lordy Lou. What do I... Huh? Okay. There it is. Yeah, 201.4. Ooh, okay. I don't know, do I want to stick with the Lexus? Oh, son of a biatch. Hold on. Oh, gosh. Let me... So what else would I want to do? I could always try the Mustang, but maybe the Ferrari. Or ooh, I could do the McLaren. I could. What type of 56.9? Interesting. Okay. What about the Lamborghini? Just out of curiosity. Where are you at? Hello? Did I pass you? I did. 57.0. Okay. Let me see that Ferrari and see how we're doing in the Ferrari. Shit. Oh gosh. I am a sleepy boy. Ah, okay. Whew. I am right. Oh my eye. 57.2. Okay. Sure. Show me the Porsche. 57.1. 56.8. What about the Mercedes? Oh crap. 56.9. Okay. Aston Martin maybe? 56.8. Okay. Sorry. Ooh, 57.2 for that Mustang. Shit. Hi, Mr. Bentley. What are we doing? What about the BMW? I've never driven the BMW. 57.5. Okay, probably not that good. What about the M4? Fuck, I am doing the wrong things. 56.8. Interesting. Fuck it. Why not? Oh, and it's Valentino Rossi? Yes, please. Oh, crapsicles. Oh, I'm tired. What the fuck? Yes, 14. Indubitably. Yeah, so let's try the BMW. See how what we're working with. Oh Lord. This setup is not sponsored by Little Caesars, but the driver or person that has this setup, I am getting it off YouTube. Their YouTube channel is Fried Ulf. So FRI3D01F or 0LF. whatever that is. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that is where I'm getting this setup from. So we're gonna try it, and if I like it, then we can always tweak it. Mm. $25.3, -2, all the way down. Caster 11. Uh-oh. 26.4. All the way down, all the way down. 11. Oops. 26.2. No. All the way down, all the way down. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm so tired. Oh yeah. Probably because I didn't get very good sleep last night, but it's fine. Holy shit, traction control is on 8 on this baby? Fuck. Oh, 3 on the anti-roll bar. 52.4. It seems a little low to me. I'll do like 50. Yeah, let's do that. 12. And then 135. 450. 8. Oh. My leg's getting a little sore. A little shorty. Wow, that is interesting. 20. Jesus, 25.5. What? $40.49. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of damage. 22. 10. 34. Alrighty then. 20. 22. 10. 34. 20. And then finally, last but not least, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I am not trying to yawn, but here we are. There's that, yeah. That's the setup. Gosh. Go ahead and try this out. Oh, I don't know why. Oh my gosh.
Green light, go.
We are the Valentino Rossi. This car is very nice looking. Okay, anyways, let's go. Oh, before I forget, let me change my steering lock. BMW, there it is, haha. M4 is 516. That's interesting. Can I even get 516? I cannot. 520. Why not? Right? Because this... Am I, Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Okie dokie, here we go. Ah, too deep, son of a bitch. Man, this BMW has a very short rev limiter. that you can abuse the shit out of these curves. Too much. Tried it. That was a lot better. Not the best exit though, but definitely through the S's. God damn it. Still sounds good. Damn it. There we go. A little bit better. Ah, too wide.
Your lap times are validating. Please try to stay on the track.
202.7. Still not the fastest that I've done, but not too bad. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. Wow, 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 I'm dead. And I can see clearly. Yeah, sorry. Ah, yes, M4. Oh. Scusi. Let's bump you all the way up. Hopefully we can get some of those races in there. Connection error.
What?
What do you mean connection error? Wait a minute. Who are you? Oh. Quick join candidates. Players out of oh. That's dumb. Okay. Let's do this. See what we got. 25-minute race. Mixed. Who you... Sorry. That was gonna be a bad joke. Oh, and there's rain.
Green light.
Jesus Christ, that was loud. Okay. This is one bad thing about ACC is like they're like quick join servers and like their online multiplayer base isn't that good. I don't want to do party card. God no. Get me out of that. Just get me out of that. Multiplayer. Platform. Golf. Anyways. We got any more Silverstone? No? Aw, you're maxed out? Boo. Boo. Oh, 0-24. Oh, 0-20. Flubbernuck. Nope. Okay, look, there it is. Oh, Silverstone. Huh. Well, that's not good. I kind of want to do some races against other people, but no, I guess not. Ooh. Yeah. Please. No. Boo. That's dumb. Because I really don't want to race against AI, but I mean, if I really have to, I will. I guess we're gonna do that then. 30-minute race. 14. No pit stops. Opponent counts. 30. 29, whatever, same thing. We can do split grid. I don't really care. Fuck. 15, I guess. I don't know. Cool. Let's just do that then. Pow. Oh Lord. Oh, baby, a triple. Sorry. I've also thought about hopping back onto GT7, especially with the newest update, and they kind of like redid the physics and the handling, so may do that as well. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do that. I'll do 45 just in case. Start race. Let's go.
Going double file.
Sorry. Okie dokie. Oh fuck. That's the grass.
Car on the right. Clear on the
Okay.
right.
Jesus. God damn, they get a lot better of a launch out of that corner. And they carry a lot more speed through this corner as well. Look at that traction they get out of that corner. That's insane. And Silverstone has never been really my strongest track either, so... Oh, dirty air. Come on. Too deep. they just like pulled out 3/10 of a gap on me. Too much. I don't know, maybe the BMW isn't it. I don't know, my fastest lap was a 1 or 2 or 1.6, so. Come on.
close. I don't think I'm gonna have enough gas. out! It's gonna be cutting it close!
There's a slow car ahead. Right, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push. There's a slow car ahead.
Oh, this is definitely close.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Jesus!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Needless to say, I wasn't expecting that.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. The leader has finished the race.
Oh, shit. Oh, just ran out of gas. Come on! Ooh,
Right,
let's
good work,
go!
Good job. You did the best you could. I'll bring the car back.
Ooh. Held on to my position. Let's go. Yeah, we are out of gas right now. Just gonna coast it on home, baby. Yup. Out of petrol. Well, at least we held on to the 12th place, but... Oh... Oh, lordy Lou. Whoops, wrong button.
just as soon as I was gonna do it. Wow. Come on, game. There it is. 159.7. Yikes. My fastest was, if I can look at it, 201.6. So nearly a full second off of the computer. It's stuck. That's not good at all. Yikey wikes. Well, it was close to my fastest time, but I don't know. I'm still not 100% sure with the BMW. It still doesn't feel very good. May switch up to like Ferrari or McLaren, but excuse me, we will see. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Whew. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. And yeah, if you guys, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, don't know if I will stream tomorrow or not. If I do, it will probably be GT7 because kind of been itching to hop back into GT7. So we will see how that goes. But in the meantime, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. So sorry for yawning. Great rest of your day. And I will see you all next time. And yeah. Adios.